guys, my name's Lizzie. Welcome to my channel. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope it was a good one for you. The lighting kind of sucks in here, but I have the Irish flag on my eyeballs. Well, it's not as vibrant as it was because I just got out of work. It is 2:26 in the morning. I had to sit here for like 10 minutes and just chill because it has been a week. I'm sorry I didn't film last night. My mouth was sore. I'm still healing. It's getting better by the day. Like I said, things are starting to hurt in different places as my face heals. I had surgery on my face last weekend. I really wish I could have afforded to take the week off just because there's so much shit at work and I just didn't get much sleep. Just slowly, it hurts to heal, but it's a lot less of a hurt than when I was sick. So, yay to that. I guess it's almost over. I don't know. I think my stitches aren't out yet. They're like the self-dissolving ones, so I keep kind of peeking at it. I'm like, nope, still in there. They'll fall out when they're ready. But anyway, why I had to calm down, and I'm just going to do this as a PSA because I like to, as I learn things in life, I need to express it, and I think this is going to do everybody some good because I think all of us being in COVID, we kind of forgot how to act. I actually put in a request at my work that the next big meeting that we talk about what is appropriate and what is not appropriate to talk about or to say about others at work. It's just very on a different shift than mine. Like, I love my shift. I like everybody on my shift. I don't have any issues on my shift. If I only had to deal with my shift in management, like, I don't have any problems with management either. It's just my shift in management. If I just had to deal with them, great. Day shift, majority, like, I have people on day shift that never did nothing wrong to me, never said nothing wrong to me. I have friends on day shift. I'm not including everybody. I think everybody knows who the problem ones are. So I just think they have been checked and checked and checked and checked and checked over the years. And this is my PSA. I'm not talking about my company or what's going on with me, just overall in the world in general. There's so much excuses that society gives out for things that shouldn't be happening, and they just give these excuses. And I'm going to give you an example, and I'm going to be quick about it so I can get right into this reading. I have to be at the shop to get my car in at 8 a.m. so I need to get some sleep, and I have to pick my brother up from work at 1, and try to get to my apartment to see if my place is ready. It's like, I don't know when I'm supposed to sleep. So, but I wanted to get this reading out because I skipped last night. Anyway, I have issues with people at my work who are older than me, have been in the company for a long time, or have like a monopoly, as in more than one family member there. So it's really hard to like complain or say anything about somebody because when you say something about one of them, the other two are going to get involved. There's just no dealing with it fairly at all. This is why most businesses don't allow family members to work together, and which the next job I will be making sure that is a thing. Like, I fully understand why the don't work with family shit is in place because it's just toxic and it just makes a problem in general. Just because you get one family member who is already a problem in their own right, bring in another one, they become a problem, bring in another one, they're a problem, now you got 3 problems. And anybody who goes against one, like I said, you're not going to be heard. It's 3 against 1. They're not going to want to lose 3 people over one, so it's like a waste of your breath. So I think it's very smart. PSA companies out there, don't allow family members to work. And if you do allow family members to work, you should probably cap out the amount of people so that they can't have these monopolies that bully people out of training. They blame their mistakes on other people. Like, it's just, and they get away with it. And they're going to get away with it no matter what I say regardless. But anyway, no family at work. Fully support. Bing! That should be a thing everywhere. I'm sorry. I have family too. I have 5 other siblings and about 100 first cousins. So for me to say that, I'm all about family. I worked with my mom for years, but my mom and I weren't a corporate company. So it's just not effective in a business sense like that. If you work together in your own small business, hey, I support family and small business. This is not a small business, if you feel me. Other PSA, listen, this is not the first time that I've been called stupid because I have dyslexia. This started happening to me in 3rd grade. Like, if I cried every time someone made fun of me because I did a mistake because I have a disorder, or just use it as an excuse to bully me, if I broke every time someone did that to me, I would never get up at the end of the day. So the reason why I'm speaking out isn't because I was called stupid and a waste of space. Basically, secondhand, but I trust the person because they get it too. Like different bullies, same shit, different day. But what was said about me was, I wish I had a disorder so I had a reason to be stupid and a waste of space. When is that ever okay to say? Out of work, inside, does it matter? Like, what? I am thankful that you've never had to experience what it's like to not be normal in any sense of the word. And you should thank your lucky stars that you're able to read and write and speak and walk and have a mind of your own. And I'm thankful for you, and I will pray for your goodness. But at the same time, I thank God I am not like you. Because that is the literally worst thing I've ever heard an adult say about another adult that wasn't like, horrific. Like, I wish that bitch was dead. You know what I mean? That obviously was like, oh God. But like, my mouth dropped. And I didn't even catch it as a dyslexic slip either. I thought I just messed up my math. When I figured out that the answer was 21, and I wrote 12, that is a dyslexic thing. Like, I did fix it when I got to work. I thought I did the math wrong. I'm like sitting there thinking, like, why did I write 12 here? That makes no sense. I can clearly see that there's more than 12 boxes. So I looked through the ticket, looked through the job. I was like, oh my motherfuck. Like, I switched the numbers. Like, I don't mean to do this. It's not because somebody is stupid. And this is not just for people with dyslexia. This is when I say things to people about changing this is the response I get. It's just how they are. An excuse. They're just old and set in their ways. Excuse! Just ignore them. Check your feelings at the door. Excuse for somebody's inappropriate behavior. Not once was it said to me, oh, that's not appropriate. I'm going to do something about that. Which is why I wrote to HR. Did I say anything to HR about what was specifically said? No. I asked that in the next company meeting that somebody addresses what is appropriate in the workplace and what is not. Because clearly these adults have been getting away with it for years. And this is where you start. You gotta educate first. I have to give them the benefit of the doubt. I have to assume that people are not aware of the toxicity they exude and the unfairness and the bias and the favoritism and it says the equal opportunity workplace. It's not. And this is not just my company. This is every company that I've ever worked for. I got the same fucking excuse. Their excuse is not to deal with a problem because that person has been there for years. They have experience. They don't want them to quit. They need them. Whatever the reason is, these people have some kind of seniority and have the comfortability to be able to say these things knowing there's no repercussions for it. And all I could think of, it took me a long time to have thick skin about I laugh at myself when I make a mistake. I'm like, guys, look at what I did. Like, duh. Like, I make a joke out of it. Because you have to. Because everybody else around me my entire life will make a joke out of you if you don't make a joke out of it first. That's high school, elementary, work. These kids, I don't want them to deal with that. This is bullshit. No. I don't care what is said about me, but this is sad that I'm 37 years old and it's the same attitude I had when I was diagnosed. It doesn't matter who you talk to, who you ask for help. It's just how they are. Or, you need to check your feelings at the door. I'm sorry. What soul with a disorder can ignore that fucking comment? I'll ignore it at work. Inside I'm I want to walk over there and I want to punch her right in her mouth. Wrong. Don't do that. You'll go to jail. That's the thought. That's 100% truth. And anybody who has a disorder, we don't walk around hitting people. But in our mind, we're fuck you, that was so rude. You're rude. This is not okay. I shouldn't have to deal with this. And the fact that most people with disorders like me won't go complain because they do feel stupid. And they don't want to shine light more on a disorder that they don't have control over. So these people say this shit to them. They eat it in themselves. They say nothing to no one because it's embarrassing when you miss a number. Listen, I was valedictorian. For all you people out there with dyslexia or any kind of learning disability, let me fucking tell you something. At 3rd grade, my school wrote me off. They told everybody that I was going to be incapable of learning. My English teacher fought the school for me with my mother, and I had to work. It wasn't easy. I had to go to school all day, leave school and go to a special school just to get ahead, or just to be where the other students were for the 2 years after I was diagnosed, which I was diagnosed in 3rd grade. By 5th grade, I didn't need the special school anymore. I could keep up in my class. But it's not about smart. I was valedictorian of my class. Yes, it was a lesson, I did dip out of high school, and I went to a school that was shorter term than regular high school, but it was my senior year. Honestly, I couldn't take the bullshit anymore. It was just easier for someone with a disability to go to a less populated school in the city. I literally was the only white kid in my class, and nobody fucking made fun of me for dyslexia. So shout out to my, ghetto crew. That's what we called ourselves. And they called me Squeaker. And they were nice. Everybody had a disability in my fucking class because we all have a hard life. Nobody judge people for that shit. They might judge you for what comes out of your mouth, but not what you're wearing, because we all had single parents and shit was hard. We all had some kind of learning disability, is why we're at the secondary school in the first fucking place. And we're done with taking shit from the world. We had that camaraderie. So if you can find a school like that, it was a free program. It was inner city. They are out there. Look in your state. Google it. I suggest moving to a smaller school. You just get more of an education. But like I said, it's not about how smart you are. The reason why I did so well in school is one trick. And you can use this in college. You can use this in elementary school, high school, middle school. It doesn't matter. Older in your job. How do you learn? Do you learn by visually seeing it? Do you learn by reading it? Do you learn by having to practice? Do you need to hear it over and over and over in a repeated pattern? How do you retain information? That is vital. If you figure out how you tick in here, you can literally teach anything to yourself. I am very smart. People look at me and think they, like I said, wrote me off. And then I would get these test scores that, my school principal just did one of these, because I had scored higher than anyone in the history of that school since my parents were in school, and I had missed all but 2 days of that school year. How the fuck do you not come to school all those days and get this fucking... Because I was bullied. I didn't want to fucking come here. Doesn't mean I'm not learning shit by myself. I don't suggest doing that. Go to school. In my day, they didn't have the rules they had now. Like your parents will get arrested. They will come to your house. They will make you go to school. They're on top of it. You can't get away with it now, but I used to just go to school on test days, and I'd go to school on Monday, get my homework, come drop it off on Friday, and not even stay, because life was pretty fucking unbearable for me in those years. So, anyway, back to the excuses. Companies need to do better. It's not just how they are. They shouldn't be like that. Do something about it. I don't care how they are. I don't care if it makes people uncomfortable. I don't care if you have to write them up 100 times. No one should ever hear that's just how they are, or they're just set in their ways. That's just an excuse not to change. We all need to do this, not just my company, not just at work, in general. You cannot excuse inappropriate behavior and unethical things and just put a Band-Aid on it. Like, when your kids grow up, they're going to face the same problem. It is our job to do better. I am sorry if I have standards in my life, and I'm sorry if my company is annoyed with the fact that I wrote a letter and asked for something in a meeting. I doubt that they are. But I'm not trying to single people out. I think as a whole, everybody needs to be reminded that, hey, you're at work, and there's repercussions for what come out of your mouth. PSA over. I'm going to timestamp this video at 16:26. Because, wow, I rambled. I'm sorry. I was in there for a week. I can't deal. It just made me so upset that not what was said, but that somebody could be that low. So much ugliness in this world. And I'm not perfect. I was swearing like a sailor. I mean, I wasn't swearing at someone. I was just talking to my friend. I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. I wish they would say this shit to my face. They ain't got the balls to say that shit to my face. And I know they could hear me. That's why I say that. Like, yeah. You know you won't say it to my face, because that's wrong. That's wrong on so many levels. That's the truth of it. Spineless people will talk like that. Alright. Let's blow this off. Never mind. I'm going to timestamp at 17:17. Is that high reading? Chat over. Alright, we're going to find out. This is a Virgo moon, and I just feel like I've been transmuting all this shit. I'm a Virgo. My insight is fire right now. You can't know. I could read you 5 states away under this moon. Like, we're going to figure out what you need to transmute. This is all about, I mean, I'm going to let them talk about whatever in your life needs addressing, but I'm just going to see what self-work, what are you transmuting, what do you need to do on your own journey. We're going to start with the self-care wisdom cards. We have space. Sorry about the glare. The quality of your life has more to do with what you remove from your life than what you add to it. Give yourself the gift of space. This could be literally decluttering. Like, maybe, I don't know if you ever, like, I'm moving, so I'm feeling this. I got boxes stacked. I got shit all over the place. Like, I'm not organized, and it drives me crazy because I'm a Virgo. Maybe that's your issue, because I'm feeling those vibes. Like, maybe you just have stuff that you have everywhere, and you just need to get reorganized. Like, going through your refrigerator, getting rid of bad food, cleaning it out. Going through your cupboards, getting them organized. Going through your closet. Get rid of what you don't need. Maybe you're just visually, because people don't take in consideration your environment controls your mood a lot more than you give it credit for. So if your like space is like cluttered or just chaotic, or you just feel like you have stacks of shit that you need to get to that you just never seem to have time to get to. Maybe your kid's room's a mess. Maybe you gotta clean your toilet and tub and you haven't done it, and you're like, when am I supposed to fit this stuff in? And it's just becoming overwhelming. This could be literally overwhelmed in your space like that. So Spirit could be saying, I think we need to work on this, get a little more organized. Even if you just put an hour, like whenever you get home, eat your food, do what you got to do after work to unwind, and just put an hour into straightening something and just take it baby steps, or dedicate your day off from this time to this time I'm going to give to cleaning and still get my relaxation in. There is ways to manage it to help you feel less chaotic, but this could be literal space from people. Space from overthinking, like get out of your head space as well. For some of you out there, I'm feeling like you just have toxic people in your environment. How I usually tell when people are toxic and when I need to get some space is like when you are by yourself, when you do get away from whatever situation you're in and you just notice yourself like or laughing or like thinking about other things and not being uptight and stressed out. You're like, wait a minute, I'm away from this, I remove myself and I'm doing a little bit better. Like, that's a warning sign for me. That's how I'm feeling about my job right now. I'm hoping that will change, but you know what I mean? It's like, or that dread of feeling like you could have the same thing like when you leave. But when you're on your way there, pay attention to how you're like going back. Do you feel dread? Do you feel like your mind racing? Like, oh God, what's going to happen today? Or what's going to come of what happened the other day? Or am I going to feel this way again? Like, if you feel dread on the way there and you feel release on your way out, that is a physical sign that you need space. This is also talking about making space in your life, especially if you're closed off from relationships or just been sticking to yourself. This is under this Virgo moon, probably most of the week, all of us are feeling the need to pull our energy back and just kind of be by ourselves. We are the hermit, you're getting our energy of, I just want to be by myself for a minute, or even if it's not by yourself, like just being with your family, being in your house, chilling in your PJs, getting comfy. But I'm also seeing space, like literal space, especially people in the northern hemisphere like me. We've had a great few days. It was like almost 70 degrees. I saw a lot of people outside just like wide open space. It could be as well like get outside. You've been closed in all winter. Ooh, we have love. I haven't seen this one yet. Hasn't come out in the readings. Cute. Love people. Love them with all your heart. Just be sure to love yourself first. Oh, I love this card. First of all, I know you can't see it, but there's a lady in a wheelchair. Every single culture you could think of, even Afghan women are on here. Turbans, all different sizes and shapes. Unity. Can you see? I love it. Inclusiveness. Yes. This is love the people around you. Love the people that are true to you. And love yourself. But I think a lot of you, to me, I'm getting like, I gotta protect my heart. I'm wounded. I don't know who to trust. There could be some of that going on. Or you're putting too much energy into your love of your children, love of your job, love of your spouse, that you're not putting time for you. You're not giving space for love in your life. Some of you are a little bit closed off, jaded because you're hurt. You're not ready for something. You don't want love at this time. But at the same time, nobody wants to be lonely. You're fighting yourself. I feel like, or this is two groups, like people that are lonely and feeling too much space, don't want to be alone. And then there's the other end of the spectrum where people are just completely wanting to be in that hermit energy by themselves. They just want their space. They're closed off to love. They could just be working on self-love right now. Take what resonates to you. It is collective. They like to shout out to as many of you as they can. Ooh, yes, breathe. Another pretty card. The calmer you are, the more time slows down. And the easier it is to get everything done. You're stressed out. You're overwhelmed. With the space, taking time. Space could be making time for relaxation. Making the space in your day to not focus about parenting, chores, work on self-love, pampering yourself, breathe, zen it out. The calmer and more balanced you are, the more you're going to be open and receptive to love, and the more you're going to be able to give love effectively. The more you're going to have space for love because you're not filled up with stress and anxiety. Something is stressing you the F-balls out. Laugh a little out there. Say it with me. Everything is going to be okay. It really is. I just feel like maybe some of you are feeling a little lonely, a little hopeless, a little fearful, overwhelmed. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Breathe, honey child. Breathe. I can feel it. Everything's going to be okay. It is. Trust me. Abundance. Look at that. Yay, good stuff coming. Being a thoughtful steward for the money you already have is the secret to creating more abundance. When you trust yourself to handle more, that's when more shows up. You could be stressed about money. Like, this is all I have right now, so I gotta make this work. Breathe. More money is going to come. This isn't the only money you're ever going to have, okay? You will make more. What can I do right now with the money I have? Should I save it? Maybe I'll pay this bill. I'll call this company and see if I can make a payment plan or set up a different kind of date. I don't need to stress myself out. I can call and ask for help. Everything's going to work itself out. Everybody gets in a pickle. Money comes and money goes. That's going to be the ebb and flow of your life. It comes in, it goes out. It comes in and it goes out. It comes in and it goes out. And if you worry about every time it's coming in and every time it's going out and every time it's coming in, what else do you have time for? It's just going to be a perpetual what am I trying to say? Repetitive. Oh, headache. I'm so stressed out. I'm overwhelmed. I can't sleep. My hair's falling out. I'm throwing up. Whatever stress does to you. Like, money is the last thing we should be stressing about as a world, collectively, but it's what we're all stressing about. The price of gas, the price of things at the store, the price of our living, but the cost or the prices of our wages isn't going up to match all this. Like, of course, we're all worried about this, especially people, poor, middle class. Hey, I'm poor. Poor as shit. I'm not afraid to admit it. I have $0 in my savings account, mostly because I got hacked from somebody on Amazon and they drained it. But you know what I mean. Like, it took me forever to fucking get that money. I cried for 3 days. I can't stress about it anymore. I know Spirit got me. Like, I have enough for everything I need at this moment. Might not have a safety egg, but guess who's my safety egg? Trust that they will get you through it. I know that seems like a crazy notion. Everybody says that's so unrealistic. You have to have a financial plan. You have to plan for your future. I am. They're my 401k. Spirit's got me. I've been selected for some shit. I have survived 37 years. I might have went hungry a few nights, but I didn't fucking die. I have a roof over my head. I will always have a roof over my head in some way because it will all work out. Zen, you only can control so much. And I remember this until I walk into the doors at work and I have to deal with these shitty people. And maybe that's your issue too. Because I did feel space from toxic people. Maybe people that are costing you too much or only coming to you with their hand out. Maybe they only show you they love you through money. Or they think money is how you love someone. That could be stressing you out. There's a bunch of stuff I'm feeling. I have to blurt it out because it's going to touch someone's heart and you need to hear it. Yes, you need to change how you're stressing, boo-boos. The world is so heavy. We got so much to think about and it's not your fault. It's just the time we're in. Every single one, whether they look like they have their shit together, whether they're smiling and happy, everybody is stressed the fuck out. Everybody is scared. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Nobody knows how to act. You're not alone, boo-boo. You're not alone. We're all going to be okay. We're going to get through this. Attitude is everything. Literally can only control. It's like a train horn at 3 in the morning. Let's see what it says. A resistance to change is a resistance to life itself. Open your heart and mind to new beginnings. Some of you are scared about love. Like, I don't know if you're scared about, like, going towards a new lover or just a new relationship in general, because I'm going through that myself. Like, starting something new is daunting for anyone. You could be nervous about that. New beginnings in any aspect of the words. I think you're emotionally blocking your own growth because of anxiety and stress. You're letting fears, you're letting stress, you're letting your mind race, which is also common for a Virgo moon. Nobody's mind races faster than a Virgo. It's just not possible. All the other signs. We got move at the top of the deck here. Get out in that sunshine, boo-boos, and enjoy it. But this is move along now. Get out of this overthinking. You're on a hamster wheel, stressing about all the things you cannot control or change, whatever that means to you. I can't control it. I can't change it. It's time to fall off that hamster wheel and get your balance for a second and get stepping to calmer waters, my friends. A long walk is good for the soul. Go outside and allow Mother Nature to lift your spirits. Yes, get out in that sunlight. Feel it on your face wherever you are. Feel that. Take your people think I'm nuts. Go in the woods or the beach, wherever you want to take your shoes off, and just crinkle your toes. Sit or stand, crinkle your freaking toes. Look at the nature. Listen to the birds. Breathe in. Breathe out. Be still for no amount of time. Whether it's 10 minutes, whether it's an hour, whatever you're comfortable with. Some people can only stand it for 3 seconds. You tried. I get you. But I swear, feeling the earth on your feet, feeling the breeze on your face, listening to nature, there's nothing better for anxiety. Especially on a sunny day after a long winter. Ooh, Rebel is pulling to me. It's time to celebrate the fact that you don't fit in. Stand on your own 2 feet. I've never fit in any goddamn where. I've tried to tone myself down to try to fit. I tried to change myself to fit. I tried to just be quiet and see if I fit. I tried to be loud and obnoxious to see if I fit. I joined sports teams, clubs to see if I fit. You don't fit because you're a fucking starseed, child. You're not supposed to fit. Ever. You're a leader. Leaders do not fit anywhere. Because you're born for something different than everybody else. You're chosen. You're selected. Doesn't have to be grand. Doesn't have to be... maybe it is. Some of us do get the grand. I wonder what that's like. Put it in the comments. I'm not judging. I really am curious. What is that like? I'll tell you what it's like to be poor. No shame in it. Ask me any question you want. Go against the grain. Stand on those 2 feet. I'm proud to be this little freaky deaky me. I don't care who don't like it. I don't care who don't like me. If you can't appreciate my shine, if you can't add to my high vibes by just being a kind and sweet, you don't have to. Everybody goes through shit. But overall, if you're a good person, I accept you for who the hell you are. And most people, although I'm kooky, get used to me. But again, I never fit. Be proud of that. You're just like me. You're like me. You're a unicorn. You're different. You have your own quirks. People look at you sideways. But I bet you're a genius in something. You are the top of your class in something. Because you were put here to lead something. For the collective, for arts, for science, for education, whatever it is. You meant to stand out, boo-boo. Why do people try so hard to fit in? Why do people try so hard to be liked? You put so much time and energy into things you can't control. You can't control what someone thinks about you. Big time or small time scales. Maybe you have a whole business looking at you, judging you. Maybe you have a whole world looking at you, judging you. That's their problem. It's their problem. I know. You're like, that's so easy for you to say. How the fuck would you know? Pressure is pressure all the same. Big fish, little fish, doesn't matter. It's the attitude, which I'm getting back to. You can literally do anything. You can literally stand up to every critic with your boss energy. I don't care if you like me. I like me. I got friends. If I want to talk to them, if I want to hang out with them, I'll go hang out with my friends. If you want to be nasty, if you want to be judgy, super duper fresh with the mouth, you can get to stepping. I don't need to know you. There's billions of people on this earth. Enjoy your life. Talk shit about me on the way out the door. Fine by me. I wish you love and light, and I wish you well. Freedom! When you no longer care about what someone's opinion is when they come up to you or walk away from you, what they say about you in a tabloid, what they say about you on your page. Who the cares? Who? Are you going to stop breathing if they don't give you their opinion, or if they have an opinion in general? Like, why? We as people, not just you, why is it so important to be liked? Why is it so important to fit in? I went through this for years. Now I'm like, I don't want to fit in. I like being different, and I like people who are different, and I collect oddball people just like me, and we make a little unit, and we have the best time, and we let all the judgy little fuckers do their judgy little fucker thing, and we say, hey, peace, love, and light, while you're over there miserable, creating wrinkles with your forehead, worried about everybody else who's not your fucking self. Yeah, I give my opinions out. I have opinions too. I give them out. When I feel like it, yeah. It's up to that person to be like me and be like, I don't care. Your opinion is yours. If somebody hated me, looked me right in the face, called me every nasty word in the book, okay. You don't fucking know dick about me, but thanks for your opinion. It was colorful, and you obviously spent a lot of time thinking about it, so I guess I should be grateful that I ran across your mind that much. Thanks for thinking about me, even though it was negative and rude. Like, that's the response you're gonna get. Like, you're allowed to have an opinion. I will die for everybody in this country to be able to speak that opinion. But I don't gotta accept it as truth, and neither do you, boo-boo. Neither do you. Do you? Fuck them. Fuck them all. Not literally. You might get the herpes or something. Would you crack a smile already? I said herpes. If you didn't laugh at that, oh my god, you need an emotional enema. What about herplerps? Did that make you laugh? I'm sorry, that's rude. If you have that, I'm not making fun of you. I just like the word. Like, couldn't they think of a better word? Because it's technically a cold sore, I guess, right? You can get them on your mouth. You can get them anywhere on your body. Boils is also a form of it. So don't feel offended. I just like all the medical terms. Like me, myself, I'm like, I ask doctors, I'm like, what did you say? What does that mean? I'm like, why do you say pneumococcal? I got the commercial, I'm like, pneumococcal. That sounds so, like, X-rated. Is it just me? And I was like, nobody laughs anymore. Nobody laughs. Sad. Even my face hurts and I'm still laughing. God. I'm scared to get AIDS, to be honest. Like, I just want to hug everybody with AIDS. I do. Sun in Taurus, practicalities. Number 2. Could be significant. Boost self-worth and finances. Again with the money. Worried about money. Be practical with your money. Spirit could be, like I said, focus on what you can control. This is the money I have right now. You know, more money's going to come in. I can't stress about it. I can only do what I can do now. The world's not going to crumble, you know, in one day. You have to. This also talks about self-worth. If you don't appreciate and love and respect yourself and set boundaries and set morals and set standards to yourself, no one else is going to withhold it. Like, nobody's... Do you think anybody comes to me like, hey, fucking bitch face whore, whatever, horrible thing? Do you think they actually... No, nobody actually says anything to my face. It's always third party because of the energy. Like, I don't have to be a tough guy. I don't have... You feel it. Get out of my energy. I don't want you around. I do not like you. I do not hide. If, like, I'm not overly rude, but you can learn this too. Like, it's the energy you give off. I'm not going to take anyone's shit. You don't have to be a boss. You don't have to come in there like Conor McGregor, the fucking place. Like, it's not necessary. You can be a boss without saying a single word. They feel my energy. They see the look on my face. It just exudes. I'm irritated. Like, you better come correct. And if they can't come correct, they don't come. All the haters. They always talk shit on social media. They always talk shit when I'm not around. But if I'm in the room, nobody says dick to me. You will learn this as you spiritually evolve. Everybody has this talent. It's called, I don't give a fuck. Test me. Like, nobody on this planet. I'm not scared of anybody. I don't care who you are. I'm not scared. I don't care if you have a gun to my face. If that's my time to die, I'm still going to tell you to go fuck yourself first. Like, no fear. No holds bar. A little dramatic, but you get it. This is about being practical about what you allow into your energy and what you don't allow into your energy. It's also being practical with literal money. You need to look at money in a different aspect. It's not the all ends. Like, money is not why we are here on this earth, and I get so irritated. We do not live to work. We do not live to pay bills. We do not live to have a retirement or a savings account. We live to experience, to love, to laugh, to have joy, to live in the moment, to be vibrant, and to do something while you're here. This world and this country has taught you that money is all that matters, and I'm tired of it. And I know you're tired of it too. But we can't change this world if we don't start looking at the world, and we're not here to make the government money. We're not. We're not here for taxes. Only thing that's true in life is death and taxes. I say fucking bullshit. Bull fucking shit. Taxes ain't shit. Fuck taxes. Well, I mean, you have to pay them or you go to prison. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm not born on this earth to be a number to the government. And neither are you until we start doing something about that. We're all going to be stuck in this. I need to have money. I need to have a 401k. I need to pay this. I need to pay that. I need to pay. Like, my life is just, I wake up and go to work. I have no time for my family. I have no time for vacations because I have all these bills I got. Nobody should be living like this. And we're all living like this. And we're all wondering what the fuck, why the world's so angry. Hello. Look at all the people in charge in the world. All the world leaders right now. Every single one. You're the problem. Sorry. You've made us feel that the only worth we have is to serve you. And so much so that people don't even remember that this is their life. Like, you're not here for money. If somebody's only caring about money with you, that's a toxic motherfucker right there. If they don't love you broke, if they don't love you with nothing, they don't fucking love you. Period. I don't care. They don't love your ass. They just love what you have and your 3D self. Take that one that loves you when you're broke, when you got nothing, when you're nobody. Who sees you as a person, even if you're like, I don't fucking know. What's a big celebrity? If you're Beyonce, right? And you sit down next to someone and they're like, hey, how's your day going? I like your shoes. Like, just talks to you like a human being, but in a love situation, who treats you just like a regular person, but you have all this status and all these people see you as something to gain, but here's somebody who's just, you're just a person. Take those ones. I'm telling you, I'm getting animated. This moon. It's a full. This is why I don't like to work on full moons. I get preachy. I don't know. The inner Jesus preachy voice comes out on full moons. or I just go creative crazy. My hair is a mess, haven't slept in a few days, but I got a whole book done. It could go either way with the moon. Now I'm in this preachy energy. Hyped like a minister. I don't know. It's coursing through my veins. But we have Sun in Taurus as well. Also Earth energy. You would also be affected by the Virgo moon. I'm affected by Taurus moon. I'm also affected by Capricorn moons too. So you're in my sign. You're going to feel it. Or not in my sign. In my element. You're going to feel it. This is the sun coming out. We have 2 talking about partnership. What kind of partner? Be practical about how people treat you. Be practical how you look at money overall. I know I spent an hour on that one. It's like 8 decks to get through. This might be a long video. I might be staying up all night, but you know what? I'm inclined. I'm going with this moon. Let's break it out and see what Spirit's got for us. Moon in Cancer, belonging. So again, sun and moon energy. Shadow. Everybody has good attributes and bad attributes. Good thoughts and bad thoughts. Number 16 could be important. A sensitive, introspective phase. Ooh, yep. Through this moon, you're very contemplating. You're thinking about how you value yourself, how you're treating yourself, how other people in your life are treating you. You're probably noticing things that are toxic, but you're not saying anything. This is all mental up here. Could be making a game plan about something or a logical plan about money or about love or about work. Moon in Aries, courage. Another moon. Believe in yourself. You can do, I don't know, if you're thinking that you're unworthy or not smart enough or not able to do something, or maybe you don't think you can start over, maybe you don't think you could walk away. Honey child, yes you can. That's a mind trap. So many times I was afraid to walk out. Look at me now. I walked out. I gave up everything. Like literally everything. I'm starting over. And it was scary as fuck. And I cried. And it was hard. And it's even hard now at the end of... I'm like right at the finish line. And people are testing this. This crazy pants. They're just poking me. Poking me and poking me. And, you know, no part of the phase is easy. But I got through it. If I can do it, honey child, you can do it. Okay? Everybody can get out of a tough situation. Everybody... If this is about talent, like a passion, a love of yours, I don't know why I'm getting Beyonce again in their alter ego. Like, you can have the courage to go for things. You can step out of your comfort zone, and if you need a little bit of an ego, of an alter ego like that to get you, it's okay. Ego's good. Ego is a motivator. It's like, people say ego death. You don't ever lose all of your ego. You absolutely need ego in everything you do, especially, to have the confidence to do things. It comes from ego, but ego is also the devil, and it could make you turn into a narcissist. So, it has to be proportioned right. Eclipse in Sagitation. Sagittarius, number 33, growth. Success after a setback. See? You're going to have the courage. You're going to get through this. You're coming out of caterpillar mode. You're about to sprout. Oh my God, I still can't talk with this mouth. Into a beautiful butterfly and fly away. You're about to do something good. I don't know if you see this coming or if this is what you're planning, what this practical plan is for, but it's going to go well, or you're going to do something here. Maybe it hasn't come to you yet. I am a little bit of a futuristic reader, so if it hasn't happened yet, guess what, honey child? Why do I keep saying honey child today? Honey child? I don't fucking know. I'm a weirdo. And my only green sweater I have out of storage is huge, but it's only a sign of how much weight I lost. The last time I wore this hoodie, I had a big old baby bump in it. It's comfy. Let's talk about how you're going to feel under this moon. Stag. Number 5, wanting to go solo. wanting that hermit energy, to be by yourself. However, some of you are experiencing the other side of the moon for me, where you get, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, super horny. The stag could be like, I want to make some fucking babies, or I just want to go out and hump things. For some of you, full moons can do that. If you're a gifted person, sometimes that happens to me. Listen, I'm a lady in the streets, but you know the rest of the saying. On full moons. Sometimes. It's just part of being gifted. I'm more moon-based than I am sun-based. So, it affects me differently. The sun makes me sleepy. More like, I just want to take a nap somewhere, and the moon's like, boy, let's do stuff! So, I like the moon better. No offense, sun. I need both, but you know what I mean. Worm! Ooh. Okay, this is going to be for a small few, and it's just a side note. Some of you want babies. I think you're going to be making one under this moon. It's going to last for a few days. Get to it. Get to it. For the rest of you, the stag going your own way, making a change by leaving a situation, going in your own business, like not working for someone else, working for yourself, leaving a relationship to be single, going your own way here, going against the grain, making a change. And it's going to be, with the worm, I just get earthly energy. I know I can't fucking speak right. Earthly. Will I ever speak right again? I don't know. This healing process is weird. This is deep-rooted. This is like you're getting down deep into the roots of who you are. You want to figure yourself out here. This is about self-discovery or making a decision within yourself. Jellyfish and flamingo. Ooh. I think you're feeling stretched thin, like stressed out, like there's not enough hours in the day to get what you need done. Or this is you trying to work a lot of jobs because you're focused on money. To me, it's just feeling overwhelmed. Like just trying to push your way to the surface, but your tentacles are getting taken away by the waves, if that makes sense. You're just trying to work your way up here. Flamingo, though, feeling sexy, looking good. Maybe you're, if you're like on a diet, maybe you're out showing those results. Or this to me is just feeling sexy, especially with stag and ending with flamingo. You might be a masculine energy, really attracted to your feminine energy, and vice versa if this is about love, or this is about coming home to yourself, like, yeah, I'm a stag, I'm going to put myself out there, I'm going to get grounded. It's a little overwhelming, I'm a little scared, but I'm going to go out there and strut my stuff, whether that's on a date, whether that's in a business meeting. You're feeling confident in the end here, towards the end of the moon ending, leaving us. That confidence and that courage is coming. What else we got? Attraction. So you're attracting money, you're attracting love, or you just have strong attraction. Like I said, some of you are super horny out there. Could be attracted to your lover or just attracted to someone in general. Feeling very pulled over this moon. A lot of sexy time vibes. That's a full moon for you. They're either making babies or babies are being born. That's a hashtag truth of a full moon. You're either making one or one's coming out. I was born on a full moon. Maybe that's why I'm crazy on moons. Positivity. The only reason I know that is because my mom told me the hospital was so packed with women that people were delivering in the hallways. And the doctor said, goddamn full moons. It just stuck with her. So positivity, yeah, this is about you feeling good. You're going to be positive. You're coming out of a very heavy, dark phase. Yay! Like I said, this is futuristic, so this could be right around the corner if it's not happening. You could be attracting more positive people and getting rid of toxic people. But I think this is more talking about I'm going to think positive. I'm going to be more positive about this. You're opening your heart up. I love it. I love this energy. Good. Good for you. Yeah. Feeling strong. Bringing sexy back. Although, don't know how to act. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Is that Justin Timberlake? I think so. Bringing sexy back is playing in my head right now. Maybe you should listen to that to pump yourself up. But yeah, that's how you're going to be feeling. Yeah, sexy again. Like, I don't need nobody. I'm my own white knight. I got this. They're going to want me back too. Whatever it is for love or if it's for confidence, you got it in the bag. Don't worry. You got it in the bag towards the end of this moon. Oh, shit. Full moon. My gifts are crazy. I'm going to take the only one was flipped down, so look at that. You're manifesting the abundance. If you're doing any kind of moon magic, I think you're going to have great success with it. Hopefully it's for something good. But you're just calling in your abundance because you're raising your vibrations. You're feeling songs. You're feeling strong. You're more positive. You're like, yes, I got this. So that opens your abundance. The higher vibration you are, the more you call to yourself. In a good way. Alright. Got 2 more decks. It's a full in-depth reading. Clear out the old. Ooh, another change. Some of you are leaving jobs, leaving lovers, physically moving, or you're just literally making a mental and physical body change. Out with the old, in with the new, I'm hearing. Yes. I feel like a tower moment is going to be happening. You're either going to be walking away from things, or just like, I'm done feeling like shit. Like, that could be your outcome, too. We have amplify your positive emotions. Yeah. Changing how you think. A lot of changes inside through this Virgo moon. Ooh, you're going to be making a decision. You're going to know which way to go. Number 11, to me 1111 is a sign of twin flames. Also that the angels are supporting you. The angels are going to be helping you make a decision through this Virgo moon. You're coming out of that wheel, like hamster wheel. Like, basically you're like, I got to shit or get off the pot. So you're going to get off the pot. Basically, and move towards what you want. I like it. What does the collective need to know for the near future at the end of this full moon in Virgo? Shout out to all my fellow Virgs out there. Love you guys. You're the only ones that semi-get me in this life. Beyonce, who I have talked about, is also a Virgo. So maybe that's why I'm channeling her. Virgo moon. Virgo energy. I'm a boss too. Just not on her level. That's okay. I don't gotta squash her shine. She's an empress too. If I could talk. Uh-oh, setting you up to fail. Infinity. Oh, this is a life pattern. Karmic pattern you are breaking. Or you're breaking away. Or you're realizing someone was setting you up to fail and you're like, I need to get the fuck out of here. And that's the last karmic lesson you need to learn in that cycle. Also, look at all the shamrocks. Oh my god, you got shamrocks again. Oh my god. Past love returning. Could be past life. You could be going towards an ex here. An ex could be coming back. Or someone you just feel a past life like you've loved over many times. Or this past lover is returning to set you up to fail. Let me get a clarifier with the set you up to fail. Are we leaving or are they coming? We need to know if we're leaving or coming. $5D connection. Ooh. Past life love. Please clarify before I discuss that. Someone who was like very lazy, didn't want to put the work into the connection, or this could be you with someone. Maybe you realized you set yourself, like self-sabotage, you set yourself up to fail in some kind of 5D connection. You could have psyched yourself out because of negative thinking, which would be why you would change into a more positive thinking so that you could go towards a 5D connection. But I feel like you have a spiritual connection to someone, and someone's in the way here. Someone very lazy, a part of your past. I got couch potato, maybe just about your money, just wants to leech off you. What do we need to know about this person? Why is this coming up for the Virgo moon reading? It doesn't have to be a lover. It could be a family member. Karmics aren't just lovers. But we're being warned about a karmic here. Juggling, charming, daring, attractive, more than one love option. Third party, you're deciding between lovers or jobs. Or you have a fight with a family member involving 3 people. But for majority of you, I feel like this is about love. We got a masculine energy. And I feel like they have a kind of like a lazy karmic. Either keeping this, I don't know if you're the masculine or you're wondering about a masculine, but they have a karmic who's very lazy, doesn't want to let them go, doesn't want to have to support themselves, very much codependent to this King of Hearts. This masculine could be juggling more than one love option. This is what they're making the decision. Am I going towards a 5D connection? So you might not even... Okay. Let me back up. So there's 3 people in this love situation. Again, it could be family. But right now I'm going to focus on love. Because I feel like for a majority of you, I'll back it up with the family at the end. But... So we got a masculine here. I don't know if you're the masculine or you're watching about your masculine. They have a third party. Over this Virgo moon, they are going to be deciding, am I going to stay with this person who I think they're comfortable with this person. They don't feel, they're kind of bored. They're looking at this person just like, they're not attracted to them anymore. They're lazy. They just don't do it for them, basically. But at the same time, there is some kind of obligation. They feel responsible. With this setting you up to fail, I do feel like this karmic does play on their guilt. Might manipulate them. But this is talking with this number 8. This is something that repeats over many lifetimes. Like you always seem, this masculine or you always seems to find this lazy couch potato energy that comes between this 5D connection. So I'm getting this is actually about a divine masculine and a divine feminine. The divine masculine needs to figure out which one of these 2 women is or doesn't have to be women. And divine feminine energy. Don't get hung up on genders. I'm a divine feminine and my masculine is a male, so I just automatically say that. I don't mean to exclude anyone. I love everybody. I accept all difference. I do not shame anyone. I love free love. Free love everywhere. I was raised by a hippie. So, anyway, I think they're kind of leaning to the fact that they want to walk away from this person. I think they're just scared, or they might lose a lot. Juggling could be like, how do I do this? How do I get away from this person? But they're recognizing that they have more than one love option. They need to figure this out. Let me clarify this 5D connection. See if we can get a little more information. Naive young, again. Maybe this divine masculine feels like it would be... Okay, wait. This is going crazy here. So we have 2 karmics. It could be divine feminine and divine masculine. Both have karmics right now they're dealing with. One is very lazy, and one is just being immature and fucking resistant, dragging their feet. Or this could be the same person, just literally setting you up to fail. This divine masculine or divine feminine. What are we juggling? delusion, lying to yourself, fear of commitment. This divine masculine, this 5D connection, maybe they have a crush on someone they never actually expressed feelings to or been with. So they're like, is this real? Is this all in my head? They have no idea. I think that's what they're juggling. Like, I don't like this person. I'm not attracted to this person. I want to get out of my karmic situation. I'm in love or I feel a connection to this person, but I don't know if it's real. They are my wish fulfillment with this 9 of Hearts. I'm juggling back and forth whether I should really uproot my life without really knowing how the other person feels or if this is real. So they're lying to themselves, this masculine. They have a fear of commitment, as in, I think this karmic also burned them very badly, so now they're transmuting. Are all divine feminines going to be like this? If I was wrong this time, am I going to be wrong again? Let's get a clarifying energy, because I feel like divine feminine is in here and so is divine masculine. But for a second, let me backtrack about family. So there has somebody who's very lazy, who isn't putting in work, and then you have someone who is just being like very naive and not catching on to things and just very young and immature. And it's like you can be mad at them, but at the same time I don't feel like they have a life experience. And then you could have 2 masculine energies butting heads over things, and it's just creating a mess. And the juggling in the family aspect is a lot of he said, she said BS in the way. So let's get a clarifier first about love for the divine feminine, and then we'll do the family at the end again. It could be both. You could be having love and family problems. Alright, divine feminine, we have blocked cold shoulder, again third party. So the divine feminine could be actually blocking out and icing out the divine masculine, not willing to be a third party. Or they could have blocked out their karmic, like they could have been cheated on, or like, get away from me, like I'm second to no one energy over here. Or the divine masculine could have blocked and gave them the cold shoulder to go to someone else. We have drama queen, bougie, setting boundaries, stuck energy, financial independence, and wanting to leave someone for another. Again, I'm feeling 2 feminines here. I feel like a masculine's trying to make a decision. There's somebody who's very money based, wants the best of the best, very superficial 3D based. And then there's the divine feminine who's very spiritual and 5D based. That's why 5D came out. Setting boundaries here. I feel like the drama queen bougie one might be onto the fact that this divine masculine has other options. But this divine feminine is feeling stuck. The more spiritual one, they could have been the blocked one for this bougie one over here. But I think both feminines are stuck on this masculine. We got the spiritual one working on financial independence. And then you got the bougie one over here trying to feed off the masculine's energy. I think whoever this drama queen bougie one is, like money man eater, I think they might have a side piece. They might actually be leaving the divine masculine before the divine masculine leaves them. That would be a tower. Tear-stained pillow, deep hurt. So yeah, you got 2 feminines here. One's in the light and one's in the dark, and the one in the light has been through it. They could have been ignored by this divine masculine, or doesn't think that this divine masculine is going to come back. They're upset, been through a lot of pain. They could be healing. And then you got the other one who's just trying to be about money and keep the divine masculine for all the wrong reasons. And if this is about family, you got 2 females in the mix. Someone who's only money based, only cares about their own gains. And then you have someone who's very upset about all this turmoil and genuinely wants to help fix and repair it. Divine masculine, we have proposal, level up, and gold digger, narcissist, another feminine energy, but I feel like it's that bougie one. Yeah, divine masculine could have picked the bougie one to level up because they wanted some kind of status. They could have been 5D, but I feel like this is them. They might still be picking the narcissist. They might be in this person's trap, or they might be leveling up by leaving this narcissist. Let's clarify for this divine masculine. What is this proposal? Oh, jeez. Half the deck came out. Too much. Proposal and level up for the divine masculine. Sexual connection, wanting to leave someone for another. So this narcissist is only like a sexual connection, but they want to leave them even though there is a sexual connection. Let's clarify what the sexual connection is just to be sure. Spirit, please. Spirit, ancestors, ancestral beings, please help me clarify and clear. Thank you. Naive young. Oh. Okay, so the divine masculine was not savvy that this person was a narcissist when they fell in love. It was just sexually based. They're fully recognizing that under this Virgo moon. They want to level up, as in want to be with the spiritual one. They want to leave this narcissist for the more peaceful one. And if this is about family, you got somebody who is very naive, again, only concerned about what assets and what they can gain from. They might be a sex addict. They might have children they're making you take care of and you're getting frustrated with. But overall, I just feel like for family, you got two very different men butting heads and two very different women butting heads for the same reason. One man's a narcissist and one man's a giver. One woman's a narcissist and one woman's a giver. Yeah, karmic troubles all the way around. Big time karmic troubles during this Virgo moon. Tell me more about this. We have spell work and magic, fulfillment and contentment. So some of you are doing moon magic to get out of these karmic troubles. And I think it's going to go your way. You're going to have fulfillment and contentment. So if you're into that, the full moon is fully underway. Get to it, I guess. Let's close it out with the Light Seers Tarot. I was thinking about making some moon water. Maybe tomorrow. Because you got to do it right when the moon comes out. And then you have to collect the water before the sun comes out. Very tricky process. Alright, what does the viewer need to know? Closing thoughts for this Virgo moon. Or closing messages. The Wheel. A new cycle is beginning, a new start. I think someone is going to be leaving. Or just walking away from family drama. Ooh, Page of Wands. This is a new start, new romantic offer. Or getting the answers you need to squash your family drama. And coming in to say, look, we need a new start and this is what's going to happen. If it's about love, a new cycle could be leaving someone for someone else. Just getting away from karmic troubles, feeling young again. Receiving what you need. For all of you worried about money, don't worry. You're going to receive what you need in the nick of time, I'm hearing. You might even be winning some money. You might have good luck through this full moon. Hey. I hope so. Oh yeah, look at this. 2 of Cups. Union. True unions. Leaving karmics. Going towards true connections. Not just superficial bullshit. This 6 of Pentacles could be exchanging feelings to start a new love partnership. 3 of Wands. To me, this is like waiting to know what direction to go and waiting to make that decision. Am I staying with the karmic or am I leaving? Could be waiting for that money or those answers you need to come in to go towards this 2 of Cups. The Moon. Hello. Random full moon reading. I feel like you're going to be getting answers. You're going to be getting clarity. You're going to be seeing the truth in a way you never had. And the 9 of Cups comes out again for you. I'm focusing on the treasure chest. I feel like money. Or this, if it's not like money fulfillment, like you're getting fulfilled what you wanted to manifest in money, this is wish fulfillment and love. Answered prayers, I heard. Four of Cups. But this is like the Divine Masculine right now, in the beginning phases of the Virgo moon. I'm not happy with this karmic. I'm not happy where I am. Or I'm miserable with this family fighting. Wanting to move on and knowing that they need to. Making that plan, making that choice. Maybe they are making secret moves and they're waiting for that financial stability or help to move on. But all those seeds that were planted is all working up to the end of this Virgo mood. Mood. Moon. Oh my God. 3 times. I tried to say moon and mood came out. So much about your mood and your mental clarity is going to be shifted. You're transmuting a lot. 8 of Wands. And it's funny that I brought up. Wrong words are coming out of my mouth. I'm sorry. Moon water. She's in moon water. You could just be sinking into your feelings, sinking into your heart, looking at the truth within yourself. You have a lot of anxiety and stress going on about what's coming in or waiting for something to come in. Could be traveling towards something, literally traveling. Oh, but look at you growing up and maturing. This is a long time coming. You've known you needed to make a decision for a long time. You know that a change needed to be had, and it's coming. This Virgo moon for you, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, doesn't matter. This is about choice. Hermit energy popped. Yes, Virgo moon, sitting with yourself, figuring out what you really want, making that decision, and when the moon ends, you're going to know that you have a decision. Now you make a game plan, or you already had a game plan and you're going into fruition. But either way, this is about sitting with your own energy, figuring out in yourself what you want to make a change with. A lot of this, like I said, is inside body work, like changing your mental clarity, the way you feel about yourself, the way you speak about yourself. Could be physically changing your body as well. A lot of inner growth, so much inner growth, and that's not easy, but I feel like it's going to be happening rather fast. I do feel a good luck charm for you if you want to play the lottery. I can't guarantee it, but I just feel like you got some really good luck going. You might want to play. Things are going your way. You got an end of a difficult situation coming up during this moon, but I do feel like any kind of end of a difficult situation isn't really going to be easy, but just know the end is coming and you will get through it. You're going to be okay. Like I said, you are sprouting all those plants. All that hard work you've put in is going to make a beautiful tree into this new start that's going to see you well into the future. So enjoy this Virgo moon. Enjoy, well, it's not really St. Patrick's Day anymore, but you know what I mean. Enjoy it. I'll see you all soon. Love and light. If this resonated, please give me a thumbs up below. If you like my energy, hit the subscribe button. Share away to anyone who may need it. Introduce yourself in the comments. I do try to talk to everybody. Thank you to all my subscribers for riding on this journey. We are almost back into a real studio. I don't know if I'm moving this weekend or next weekend, but it will be one of those. And I'm still not sure how I'm supposed to get my dog back. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to go to the police department. It's like a whole fucking thing. Shady people do shady shit. Again, it's out of my control. I'm giving it to spirit. I'm hoping and praying I get my dog back, but I can't worry about it every day. Take this mentality into your problem. It's not easy for me either. I hurt every day without her. And it's not going to be easy for you, but we are all going to survive and we can all do it. What will be, it will come to pass, and we will stand up. And another day, survivors. Love and light, everyone. Toodles!